In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect YouTube to N8N. So the first thing you want to do, you want to open up your workspace, your workflow inside N8N. It can be a new one or of course an existing one, it doesn't really matter. And then you want to add a first step, or you can just add a node like this. So I'm going to add a first step and I'm going to do a trigger manually like this. And then I'm going to add a second one, which is going to be YouTube, and this is the one that's important. So you want to search for YouTube, click on YouTube, and then over here you have different channel, playlist, and etc. actions, okay? So select one you would like to get. So for example, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do, for example, delete a playlist over here. So of course, again, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna do this one. And after you do that, you'll see a bunch of things. First, you will have to set your credentials. So click on Select Credential and click on Create New Credential. Here, you will have to click on connection, and then here, there's some things you're going to have to input in here. So let me show you how to actually do this. First, you want to open up console.cloud.google.com, and then once you do it, you'll see over here, you'll come to the Google Cloud Console, and this is where you have to be. Now, first, you'll have to create a new project, so I'm going to go ahead. You want to click up here, whatever it says up here, and I'm going to click on New Project. And then you have to give it a name. So I'm going to give it a name, YouTube tutorial. There we go. And then if there's a location for it, you can of course put that in, but if there's not, that's fine as well. Click on create. After you've done this, it's going to start creating the project. Just like this, it's going to start loading, and then once that's loaded, there we go, you will have to select the project. You can do this by clicking whatever it says over here, click on that, and select your project, and there we go, we are now inside that project. So to actually continue from here, what you then have to do inside your project, once you are working in your specific project, click over here to navigation menu, hover over APIs and services, and go to over here where it says enable APIs and services. Now, once you see this is going to start loading. There we go. There's a bunch of different things. And the one you want to click on is OAuth consent screen, because again, we're doing this with OAuth redirect URLs. In here, you will have to first click on Get Started. Okay, so click on Get Started. And then here you have to give it an app name. So for example, I'm going to give it an app name, just tutorial 1, doesn't matter. And then you have to put in a user support email. I'm going to put in my email. Next, the audience, as you can see over here, you can only make it external in case you are not a member, but of course that's up to you. Click on Next. Contact info should be, of course, the one you want to have, like me over here. I put in my email. Next, and then finish. You have to agree, press continue, and press create. After you do this, you will see over here, there we go. Now it says you haven't configured any OAuth clients for this project yet. So go ahead and click on Create OAuth Client. After you do this, you're going to have to put in some more info like this, application type. We're going to click on here. We're just going to do web application for this instance. And then here, you're going to have to give it a name. So we're going to have here, we're going to do YouTube N8N or whatever you want to do. Again, this doesn't really matter. And then down here where it says authorized redirect URLs, this is very important. Add a URL by clicking add URL over here. Go back to your N8N. Copy this part which says OAuth redirect URL, click to copy it, and paste it in here. After you do it, you've done that, you want to click create. And then after you click create, you will get your client ID. This is the first part of the puzzle we had to solve, so just copy this, copy client ID, there we go. Go back to your N8N, paste it inside client ID because it says this is client ID, and then you also need a client secret. So to get this, you want to go ahead, click OK over here. This will start loading, and then it's going to show you your OAuth client. Click on your name, so the name of it, and after you're in here, you'll be able to see your secret over here on the right. So this is now your client secret. You want to copy this with this button as well, and then go here and paste it in here. Now, before we press sign in with Google, there's one more thing we have to do, okay? Go back inside here, and then you will see under clients over here, of course, you have this, and this should be like that, and then you have to go to audience, and then in here where it says test users, click on add users, and just add yourself in. So the email you're using, like me, there we go, just add yourself in, so you'll be able to essentially use this, okay? Let me see if that's correct, the instant how, there we go, at gmail.com. Make sure the email is correct, this is very important. Then click on save. And then after you do this, this should get saved inside your list over here inside test users. There we go. There it is. So after you've done this, there's one more crucial step, and then we're going back to N8N. So go up here, search in for YouTube, and then you will see YouTube Data API version 3, v3. Click on that. This is the one we need to pull data from the APIs. Open it up, and then in here, make sure you enable it. So if it's not enabled, if you see this screen that I'm seeing and it says enable, click on enable. You're gonna have to wait for a few seconds for this to enable, and then once that's done, you'll kind of get a refresh of this page, and this page will look different. There we go. This is what it looks like. If that's what it looks like with this disable API key up top, it means this is now enabled, and this is all you had to do. So we are now pretty much set and ready when it comes to the part inside the Google Cloud Console. So let's go back to N8N and click on sign in with Google. After you do this, over here, you're going to have to select your email. I'm going to select mine, which I used, and essentially the one I added myself as a audience to. And then it says that Google hasn't verified this app. Click on continue. Here, you'll have to give it the permissions. I'm just going to give it my permissions over here. I'm going to do select all. So it's going to work flawlessly. And then I'm going to press continue. And then it's going to say connection successful. And as you can see, this window will automatically close, or you can close it yourself, and it says account connected. Now this is great success. If you can see this and it's saying account connected, it means everything is working perfectly. And then after you do this over here, you can just, of course, make whatever workflow you want with it. You can set whatever you want because your YouTube is successfully connected to N8N. So that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.